What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are re-reviewing my Pound Octohaul. It is going on 5 years, like four and a half years, but I've had over 500 rounds with this bag, so I wanted to revisit it, show wear and tear, and give you my thoughts on this bag. So, get a couple of things out of the way. So I've switched to these magnetic style towels, which I like a lot because they easily pop off and pop back on to the bag. I do have one carabiner style towel on here that's like my extra muddy towel, but still rocking those. And then kind of changed how I do my top pocket. It's now my putter pocket, but also like my go-to. So I keep my Buzz SS in there, keep a flick in there because it takes up like almost no room, so it's still a roomy top pocket with 6 discs. And then in the main pocket, I've got my mids and my fairways, or the rest of my mids and my fairways rather. And yeah, this thing holds plenty of discs. On and off, I do struggle with using the haul pockets on the side for discs. And then sometimes this pocket, yeah, this is my like on deck for like water discs or stuff that I'm just wanting to mess around with again. This is an old Missilin. If you don't know what that is, I'm sorry. It's a cool old disc. Wish they would make them again. So now that this thing is mostly emptied up, we can easily show off the bottom. Granted, I do mostly cart this bag, but there are some courses that carting it sucks, so I carry it. And so this thing has been carried plenty. I need to vacuum this thing out. It's very dirty in there. But anyways, very minimal wear on the bottom. Honestly, the only thing that bums me out that I've let happen to it is the shoulder snaps, where the replaceable shoulder straps, which I have not needed to replace, nor am I anywhere near needing to replace them. They've rusted from like sweat, particularly on this right one, which makes sense because a lot of times I am just carrying it on my right shoulder. The left strap, very minimal rust, but this right one is actually like rusted shut. I tried is a strong word to take it apart and clean it. It probably needs some like WD-40, but I really haven't researched like if those kind of solvents are safe for the fabric. But again, haven't even really needed to do anything there. And then the retriever pole, which I'm making a video on this. I've had this for just over a year now, the max distance retriever pole. But I do have a little bit of wear, not on the zipper. Oh no, actually I have a little bit of wear on the zipper, which isn't gonna be covered by warranty. It still functions though. But I have a little bit of wear on like the trim fabric underneath where it's starting to like fray. So the newer updates where they have like a strap that helps pin that down and keep it safe from that. But again, 500 rounds and I've had a retriever pole for almost every single one of them. Sometimes I'll transfer this to my glow bag and I'll forget to put it back. So I have a round here and there without this or the one I was using previously, but this is holding up beautifully. Side pockets are still great. I don't have any like wear and tear or holes there. My bag does have like a little bit of the gangster lean going on with the frame sheets because I load this puppy down and usually I have a bladder inside in the summertime. Take it out in the wintertime, but in the summertime I have a bladder in there. So I mean, that's like a lot of added weight hanging on the frame of the bag. Also, speaking of like, the wear on this is just immaculate. Like, I could not be happier. If it made financial sense, I would have more. I've currently have this one, and then I got a big Germ Thorpe in 23. I'll probably be doing a 3-year review on that one coming up. But yeah, I could not be happier with how this thing is held up. What else did I want to mention? Yeah, like these accessory pockets have held up great. It's turned into like my chalk bag holder. I don't really use chalk very often. And then, yeah, nothing there. I did end up buying a second one of these padded inserts, partially to discourage me from putting discs in here, but then also for added water, or in this case, I've got like bug spray and like a bandana in there. The other side has nothing. And then the only thing I wish I would have done differently when I ordered this bag is I got the waterproof zippers. I have the Rainfly, which just stows nicely in my haul pocket. I have the Rainfly, and this is plenty. Like, I don't need the waterproof zippers, so I did pay extra for those. I probably could have just got like beefier regular zippers. They're holding up fine. They just don't glide as smooth as the regular zippers. And I really don't play a lot of rainy rounds, so that was something I probably didn't need to do. And then the scorecard pocket, which I don't even think they offer anymore, because when was the last time anyone used a scorecard? I do put snacks and I do put jerky in there, but I'm not really playing a ton of tournaments anymore, so that's maybe something I could have foregone, but I figured just like do it as big and bad as possible since I'm getting the biggest, baddest bag on the market. I have really been looking hard at the new ones because I like having the phone pocket here and like a multi-tool pocket here, because I keep a multi-tool in these side pockets. Man, I really can't say enough good things about this, even though it was like a $500 or $600 bag at the time. It saved me tons of money. I don't shop around for bags anymore, except for looking at the Pound website for new ones. So Pound Custom Octohaul, or Octothorpe with the bigger pockets and the haul straps. Could not recommend it enough. If you can save up for it, you won't regret it. If you have any other questions, drop them in the comments. Otherwise, we'll see you out there.
You